At 1 p.m., he was giving his patient some good news.
Well, Patty, according to these...
Instead of checking for disclosure documents. And by the time Dr. Espinosa wrote...
Straight ahead there's Joe Yelton's place. The double wide. And his parents' house is like right over in the center of the TV screen there. Can't see it. I guess it's hard to see through this viewfinder. So I'm going slow. That's Joe's house. Just in case y'all are wondering, I can still see the road. I'm still driving safe here. There's Sheffield's old place. Well, I used to mow their yard. There's Whispered Pines. Right up here is coming Adams Cemetery. Sorry about that, I thought I had it on pause. Now it's recording Adams Cemetery building. There's Paulson's place. As you can see, it pretty much all looks the same. The old Adams Cemetery church building, as they call it. Gosh, this thing's been there for, I guess, over 100 years, they said. And they still use the outhouses down there. I don't know if they have two or just one. They used to have two, one's for guys, one's for gals. Alright, next one's going to be grandparents' grave. I'm not there quite yet, but this is the old cemetery. Yeah, this is the old cemetery here. The one's right there with the one with the flag is Grandpa's, and one right next to it's Grandma's. Sorry, it's so shaky. And right next to it is Grandma's. Do a 360 here. There's the beast. So nice out here, so peaceful. No drive-bys, nobody yelling, screaming, hollering. Wind's blowing. It's probably about 85, 90 degrees right now, but it's... you wouldn't know it. Very nice. And again, there's the beast. Might as well film it while I have the chance, in case something happens to the van. Get the license plate. Rear-ended somebody, that's why that looks like a U-shape right there. Moron stopped in the middle of the road. There's the back of it. And getting across country, that's the one there to help me. Definitely gave me some pushes. Well, this is the old road. Right down there is Albert Hale's house. I don't know if he's passed on or what. And this old barn here, or whatever, that thing's still standing. That thing's been there for a while. Well, I missed it, but right over here's a pond. You can kind of see it's on top of it there, but okay, that tree right there, on right on the other side of that was where the front door was to the mobile home, the trailer that we had. So, it's even got the steps. There's the front porch steps that we had, so right about here would be the front door. And the cement block right over there is where the air conditioner sat. Let me do a 360 here. Okay, that's where the front door was. Right out there is where we used to take all the scraps and the meats and stuff from dinner or whatever. And then right back in there was the where the pipes went from the toilet. It just drained off back in there. There's the barns and Grandma's house. The barns are swapped around. The big one's where the little one was and vice versa. And this would be the front yard. And right there is where we used to pull the cars down and whatnot. There's that big pine tree right there. Lots growing up here. This used to be nothing but leaves and stuff back in there. Let me go look at the cinder block. It's got our names in it. I called Dad. And he said he didn't know anything about it, but try and get a shot of this. So right there it says Ken, Cindy, Jack. Hold on. Okay, Ken, Cindy, Jack, Jill, Roberts. 1971. And I'm thinking right here, these two here are probably like mine. These two footprints. Because, where'd they go? Oh, there's one set right here, little footprints. I'm thinking those might be Jill's, because they're smaller, obviously. 1971, I was 2, Jill was 1. And I'm assuming that one there is Mom's. I'm not sure. And there's another footprint over here. Right here's the heel. And you got the toes right up here, the big toes right here. Okay, this right here was the old tractor trail. And right down there is where the house was. And again, this tree right there, right behind that is where the front door was. Let me do another 360 here. That's not a full 360, but it's good enough. And Dad, remember that old sandbox you put in when Jill and I were kids? It's still here. Part of it anyway. Yeah, there's the foundation to it. Went around this way and over and around. A big old tree was cut down. It looks like an old rake. Grandpa, kick my butt if you found that out there. It's about 95 degrees right now. Just seems weird being here and the trailer's gone. Everything's different. But that cement block was definitely a shock. The guy that lives here now brought it to my attention. And this was the old tree. Right here's where the tip out was. Because right there's the front steps. And you come over. That was right by the tip out. This was the path right here. I'm thinking right there was where the crank for the front of the trailer sat. That little cement foundation. There's the tree for the front door. Right here's where the trailer's at. This whole section right here. Man. There's the old well. I know you remember that, Dad. Remember it had wood on top? Well, Grandpa had a thing made for the top of it because he kept freezing, and that's insulated and everything. Boy, I used to hate coming back there because of the snakes and all everything. But there's the back of the house. They added a little porch on there. The screened in part was where Grandma and Grandpa had added. And the old steps are still there. Remember the old cement steps? I don't think they're connected anymore. This is the back of the property. These are all the trees that Mom cut down. The big clearing there. And right about where the blue truck is where the two barns used to sit. In fact, they were level with that, or even with that sidewalk there. Remember the old sidewalk? And they're still part of the old patio way back when. Oh man, there's my old barbecue pit. That's the one I made in shop class. They put that big old heavy ass, or that big smokestack on it. Yeah, I built that in shop class back in high school. Huh. I'll be. You can still see the old brown on the building there. And right over here is where the chicken coop used to be. Sorry it's so bumpy. I guess these are the ruts that they had when they tried yanking the logging trucks, pulled the logs out of here. But anyway, the chicken coop used to be, right back in here somewhere. Yeah, I think it was right here. You can still see the old plastic from the little shed thing that Grandpa had when he had his pigs. I'll try and walk on down and get a picture of the pond too. Yeah, I think this was the old foundation right here. And then the chicken coop. Yeah, there's the old wire in the tree right there. I think it went around It's circled around here. There's some more chicken wire. Oh, dang bugs. I don't know who nailed that on there, but it's been there for a while. Probably part of the chicken coop. I don't know if you remember, Dad, he used to take it down there, but remember the old place was right down here. You'd go down and you slide down the hill when it's snowing. Spent a lot of time down there when we was kids. God, they cleared a lot of trees out of here. It used to look like that. You couldn't even see through it. Now it's all open. There's the old gutter water thing or whatever in the driveway. That's where the old shed used to stand. Mom said one year it blew over. The wind just caught it and yanked it right off. And the old, Grandpa used to have that old red gas station, or gas tank. He used to sit up on foundation. He used to sit there. Do a little pan here. The old garden. And right there's where we used to burn our trash. Well, I used to burn it. Found it kind of funny. The day I joined the Navy, they got trash pickup out here. And I'll do another little pan here. The old freezer room is torn off, just the foundation's still there. And I'm going to take you over to this tree here in just a second, or one of these trees. Way back when Grandpa had the tractor, he had wrapped a chain or a couple chains around that tree, and it just grew up around the tree, around the chain. Go over and check that out. In fact, part of the chain's still sticking out. Yep. There's one of them. Just kind of grew around it. And right here, just grew around. And Grandpa used to keep the trailer to the tractor right here. This was the front door to the little storage shed. Not ain't much of a narrator, but the freezer room we used to call it. There's the beast. No, it was, he pulled it out somewhere and it ended up over here somewhere. Big old huge rock. I remember one year, my wrestling coach from high school gave me an old lawnmower, push mower. It ran. It was all beat to heck, so I just took it out here and I cleaned all this stuff out one time. Gosh, it looked good. Step on a snake. Used to mow all this too every weekend. All this. This is where we kept the brush pile for the longest time. No place like home. God, it's so thick out here now you can barely walk. And this is kind of growing up, but this is where, gosh, it's really growing up. That's where Grandpa used to have his pigs. Way back when. Take a little walk back here and see. Grandpa used to have a, I'm not walking through that. I got thongs on, so I ended up getting bit or something. Anyway, that's where his grandpa's pig farm used to be. Back when I was a kid. Remember him talking about the putting the pigs in the oven and Grandma's good corningware, and Grandma coming home and madder than a hornet. Gosh, these trees have really grown up. Right over there's the house. Let me go over here real quick. This tree right here, it looks like a weeping willow, but it's not. Anyway, Grandma planted that when I was little. He's not focusing. Hold on. Anyway, there's the base of it. It was just about 2 feet tall when Grandma planted it. Now it's pretty good size. I cannot get over how tall these trees have gotten. They were but about 10 or 12 feet high last time I was here. I guess all that big rain we had, everything sprouted up. And I'll take a walk on down to the pond. If I remember right, that used to be the old tractor trail right through here. But I can't tell if I think it was through here. I just hope I don't get bit. It's pretty thick right there. They got a barbed wire fence now. Somebody else's land. Right over here. Remember the old pump, Dad? The pump for the pond? That's it right there. It used to look like it was inside of a doghouse. Right over here's the pond. And then I guess Mom had this put in. It's a cistern for the house. There's the old pond. And the beast. God, if I had a nickel for every time I had to walk up this road. Down over the hill. Catch a school bus. 6 feet of snow barefoot. Just kidding. Quail.
might be next. The Superstation 105.3 FM.
Went by and saw Albert Hale and Dorothy, and they're doing good. Albert looks like he lost his legs or poor circulation. So he's in a wheelchair. There's the Gwills. They're getting ready to move into town. There's Raymond and Linda's place. They're building a house in their front yard.